Sir, share the education one. The education one. The first one. The education one. The other image that we have shared. Yeah, right. Thank you. Okay. Is the image clearly visible to both of you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes,
great.
ma'am.
Fine. So first we'll start listening about your perspective upon the same. That what do you think that this image is all about, and how are you going to put your point related to the same? And then we'll be discussing few questions that I have created for both of you related to the same image. Hold for a second. Sir is sharing it again. Sir, share that education one, the education one, just before, just after it. I can see the different content. The education one, yes, yes, that's all. Thank you. Okay. Hope the image is understandable to both of you. You both are able to apprehend it, what exactly is going on in this. So if you want a minute to think over it, definitely I'll be giving you that 1 minute. Even if you don't want that 1 minute and you're all set ready to explain about it, I'm there to listen. If you're ready, you can speak about it. That is not an issue. You just like it's fine if you are going to speak as much as you want to. Because today Neetaji is not there and Anitaji has not entered yet. All right?
Ma'am, shall I start?
Yes, please. Sure.
This picture shows a real image of the society.
Okay.
Nowadays, education and courses are not depend on.
Neetaji, hold for a second. Um, Neetaji, please be on mute. Please be on mute.
Yes,
Okay. Anitaji, hi, how are you? Hi, Anitaji, how are you? Good afternoon. Am I audible?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Anitaji, we have started the class and we are just doing the discussion about the image which is shown here. All right. So meanwhile, you can think Namitaji is supposed to speak about it. All right.
yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Uh,
Yes. Nandita, you're ready.
this image shows real picture of society nowadays. Nowadays, education, admission, and education is not based on uh, talent and ability of a student. It is more depend on financial condition of the student. If one student, if we take example of medical education, if someone has a lot of money to pay private medical college fee, he can take easily admission in the medical college and become a doctor. But
Right.
suppose a deserving student is not enough money, so she can't get admission in private college, and in a government college there are a few seats for general students. So
Right.
it is not possible to mm, to possible uh, for government college to give admission to any deserving student. We see a lot of examples in our society. Uh, I saw that a person who get only 50%, she get admission, and if they have crores of rupees, they get good branch in uh, post graduation and become a doctor. So
Right.
it's all about money nowadays, and it is not good for society, and because deserving people, deserving people get opportunities, uh, and it is healthy for society and development. When
Very
undeserving people get this type of advantage, they become they get that degree and position, but they are not good enough to do very well in that area, and it is not good for society. So I think, um, uh, therefore, community school, concept of community school is uh, best for society, and foreign countries has a community school. They don't have this two type of schools and colleges, private and government. Only one type of schools are there, so that everyone
okay.
can take education.
Uh, which place you're talking about? Namita, there is network issue. Hold for a second. There is network issue. I can't hear you. Anybody else, please? Geetaji, could you please speak something so that I get to know that network issue is from my side?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I
Is
hearing
there
you okay,
fine?
Geetaji?
Yes,
Okay,
ma'am.
then Namita is not audible. Okay, Namita ji, continue please. Continue once again. Namita ji, you're on mute.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am. Namita, ma'am. Mute.
You're right. Yes, Namita ji. No, there is some network issue, Namita ji, from your side. We'll hear you after few minutes. Okay. Neither I can hear you nor I can see your image. So might be some kind of network issue from your side. Fine. Geeta ji, shall we start from you now?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, this picture showing on the politician of our
Geeta ji, can
society.
we hold for a second? Are you able to look at my image? Are you able to look at my video?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Why am I not able to look anybody? Okay, no problem. There would be some network issue. Yes, continue. Sorry for interruption. Continue.
Yes, this image showing the politics of society.
Yes,
Um,
right.
as they uh, in colleges and in schools, they get lots of money, and they says and an education center called them that money, क्या बोलते हैं उसको, donation. Yeah, but this is not donation. This is
This is a sort of bribe, you can say, if you want to use that word.
yeah, this is not donation. This is bribe.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's why therefore student can't get that position, which they deserve. um
Gitu ji, we can't hear you.
She might be thinking. Yeah, Geeta, you're on mute. You're on mute. Okay, she must be busy somewhere. Okay, no problem.
Okay. Yeah. Only public are ma'am बढ़ावा देना.
Instigating.
What, ma'am?
Instigating. I'm writing this word. I'm writing this word on. Yes,
Instigating.
instigating. Yes, absolutely.
Instigating. Only public is
Instigating.
are instigating this type of uh, this type of this situation, and if if we
Hold for a second, Geeta ji. Namita ji,
yes,
can you
ma'am.
hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. After Geeta ji is going to complete her part and Anita ji, so you're going to do the counter parts of them. You're going to ask them few questions, and Geeta ji can also ask few questions to you. Like similarly, goes for Anita ji. Anita ji can
On
also ask
on
any
on
question
on same topic.
on same topic.
On,
Absolutely right. Take it as a debate, take it as a discussion, but you need to ask and you need to reply. So be very active in this process of explanation. All right. Yes. Geeta ji, continue. Shall we hear from Anita ji? Geeta ji, feel comfortable? Shall we hear from her?
Yes, ma'am. Anita ma'am
Okay.
shall
Yes.
start.
Yes, Anita ji. So, we would like to hear from you now.
This is the image. This is the real image of our society. If we have money, we can get admission in good schools and colleges.
Yes.
We have if we have not good results,
Hmm.
but we have money, we can get admission anywhere
Yes.
in
Right.
any schools and colleges.
Right.
School compulsory to purchase books and uniform from school,
Hmm.
and both sides they have commission,
Right. Absolutely right.
and also transportation compulsory school from their side. We should send our children from school's transportation.
Very right, very right. They have that kind of process that yes, their transportation is only going to be used, and there is the fee should be charged from their side itself. You're very right. Sir. You understand, and especially the books, all the books and store as well.
And school also says that they took they takes interview of
Mhm.
also parents, and
Yes,
they they should they told us uh, parents speak in English,
yeah. It is
otherwise
also a
we
yeah, right,
otherwise we don't take admission of your child.
right.
In our Jaipur last year, school increased 30% fees, and parents objection take objection of this matter,
Mhm.
school locked children in library room.
Okay, did it really happen?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Was it a private school? Of course, it was a private school. If you're talking about the donation and everything, right?
And police came there, and after police came and the children come out from the room.
Okay, all right. Then only they were able to get out.
This is the big huge corruption of
Going on, yes.
education
Yes, right.
going. Acha, huge corruption going on education
In
system.
education process system, yes, right. Okay, thank you so much. Now, very well expressed, I must say. Now, what you all three need to do, you're not going to talk to me. Basically, you're going to talk to each other. You're going to do the counter attack upon each other. Whatever you have listened, you might be asking the questions related to that, or you might not have liked any of the points. So, this it's not about the likeness or unlikeness of the statement, but it's all about that you are going to ask the questions, you're going to interrogate your partner in the same way, the way I try to do. You might have understood the process of today's class. All right. So, who would like to ask the question to who?
Ma'am, you decided.
Shall I decide? Okay, fine. Namita ji, do you have any sort of questions running in your mind to ask any one of them?
Yes, ma'am.
Because you have spoken already. Yes. Okay. Let us.
uh, Anita ji said all about private institute.
All right.
That it seems that all faults from side of private schools, but there are many government institute also, है ना? And government schools
Right.
KVS are there,
Right.
and they
Right.
provide really good education in very reasonable fees, है ना?
Yes.
But
Right.
people can't मतलब people don't send their child in that schools.
Right.
If they send uh, their children to that school because it's a social status symbol for them. So
Yes. Right.
I think it's not only fault of private institute. It's matlab, parents are also responsible for this. If they
Right.
were if they concern only about education, they can send their children in KVS, but they don't.
Yes. Right.
So
Yes.
Namita ji,
so
Hold for a second. Anita ji, very well done. This is required in the class. The way you have interrupted her, no, this is the point I was asking you to all go into it. All right, Anita ji, very well done. In between, you need to counter attack like that. And Geetu ji, you must have understood how to counter attack to other person. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
In between, you can interrupt. Yes. Okay.
ma'am,
Yes, you need to give the time to other person also. Yes, please, Anita ji, continue.
ma'am, me.
Yes, yes, Anita ji, please continue. You were asking something.
Namita ji, you are absolutely right. There is government school also in India, but there are very few schools and colleges in India, and there is also reservation problem in in those schools. And there are Hindi medium and Gujarati or state-wise any other languages schools are in states. But in Rajasthan also government opened English medium school, but their get admission is very difficult. because my husband is in politician, people told him for admission in English medium school, and he can't do anything for poor people.
I beg to differ you, Anita ji, because
Ma'am,
in schools,
I also I also not agree with Namita ma'am. Because there is KVC KVS school, Kendriya Vidyalaya, government school. So they can't they don't admission normal people, normal student. They
It's very
there
difficult.
is there yeah, there is running only sources.
You're
so
talking about, I
Yeah,
guess, the
that's
central schools. Are you talking about the central
yes
schools,
ma'am.
right?
yes,
Yes
ma'am.
ma'am.
Kendriya Vidya Central
Uh,
Yes,
School.
Not only ma'am
government, yes, central
central,
school.
but state level school, we get admission in those schools. It's very difficult.
I beg to
okay.
differ, both
when
of you.
when
Maybe.
when I when our relative or our something someone is sitting on best position, best post,
Hmm.
then we can क्या कहते हैं, take
We
admission
can enroll
that
ourselves.
school.
We can enroll
Yeah,
our child. Enroll our child.
then we can
Uh,
enroll our side.
Our child.
okay.
Right. Yes,
May I?
Namita ji.
May I?
Yes.
Yeah. I beg to differ to both of you. That
Hmm.
first thing is that कि in KVS and नवोदय विद्यालय are reservation. In मतलब मेरी जानकारी जहाँ तक है,
As per
reservation
my
is not applied uh, on it. Only college level, when where courses where seats are limited, the reservation is applied.
Hmm.
And second thing is that it's all about demand, supply and demand and supply. uh,
Hmm.
uh, you said that school admission in KVS and Navodaya is very difficult. It is
Hmm.
because of it is therefore because schools are a number of schools are there, because
Yes.
ha if people and people matlab, people really uh, didn't want don't want to send their children
And
in the,
also, there is not the
suppose
quality of
if I
education.
take my example, I can't send my mm daughter into KVS or no, I never
Yes.
send her because I don't believe on that government system. And
Yes,
most
yes,
of the people are
ma'am.
like me in my society.
There is not quality education in government school. One point is also
But
there.
Hmm.
what about
No, no,
poor
this
children?
is this is no, this is misconceptions. Because if you matlab when I was in a B.Ed college, and I went for practice teaching in KVS, and that time I realized
Hmm.
that their teacher are excellent and their
Yeah. Right.
education system is really good. That's as good, matlab, better than most of the private schools. So it's
Okay. Yes,
we
Geetu, you
don't
wanted to ask
know.
something.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah, Geetu, you wanted to ask something. Yes, Geetu.
Oh yes, yes ma'am. I also told what about poor children? If they want sources uh,
Hmm.
to
Right.
join this school, that school, so how can
Hmm.
join poor student in this that school?
Which type of school?
Okay.
So
Private or
because
KVS? Private or
they don't have not money or not sources.
They do not have, yes, they do not have neither the sources nor the money. Neither the sources nor the money. Neither
Neither the
and not.
sources.
Now to the,
Yeah.
yes, excellent.
Gitu ji, you are matlab, you talked about which type of school, government or private?
Yes, practice.
Yes ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, government school.
Okay,
Okay.
that I in my information, money is not required for that if you take admission in right way, if you
Yeah,
take
I,
a
yeah.
wrong path, you can you have to spend money. First thing is that, and
See, see that
and
can't afford. See that can't.
ha,
Namita ma'am,
and
that can't
if
afford
you
private school.
yes,
They can't
Okay.
and
afford a
if you
private
know
school,
about right
and
to education, yes,
yeah, there.
please
I think there's. Yeah, there's both are okay.
now I want to say that if a poor student want to get admission in any government school, we all know about right to education, and no so school can't deny to admit that children, and some schools like Navodaya schools have uh, admission procedure, and they get they provide tuition also for poor student, and they get they are established only for talented gifted student. That is why they take exam, है ना? But it's not matter about money. Okay, and it's matter
Anita
about
ji,
only
you
your talent.
but
right.
not
Anita ji,
about
you would like to say something here? Yes, Anita ji.
pardon, ma'am.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, continue.
I think
Anita ji,
government should. Yeah, the government should do one thing. Uh, uh, don't take ma'am, what's the
ask in
मैम
Hindi
रिश्वत
so
को
that I
क्या
can
बोला
bribe,
मैम रिश्वत
bribe,
yeah,
bribe.
don't take bribe, yeah, don't take
Yes.
bribe, and don't give us give to me your sources. Anyone can
And I want
get anyone can
In
get
government school,
admission there which they deserve,
That they deserve. Right. Okay.
that
Yes,
they
Anita.
deserve.
Namita ji, you said that uh, there is the good education and teachers there, but it is only some areas of India, and some areas of India there is not proper building and teachers provided by government.
Yeah, right.
yeah, it's a right thing that central school is not available everywhere. But if here I want to give example of Delhi. है ना? Nowadays
Okay,
Delhi
great.
government school is a model school of for whole country. Their government
Yeah, right.
school provide best teacher and all facilities to children, and uh, parents send their children uh, that is school, है ना? It's a yes, your point is really nice, but sometimes it's matlab, we only believe on
Hmm.
things without check
Status
them.
symbol is also
Hmm.
people
It's
have.
Right.
also matter, no? uh, i
Yes.
I when I went to their school, and that time I realized that school KVS was very near to from my home when my daughter went to school, है ना? But I never thought even thought about KVS, है ना? Because in my
Right.
mind government school is not as good, and I want to give my better education to my daughter, so I sent her private school and give more fees.
Yes.
So
Geetu ji,
it's
you
all
said so.
about our perception.
Yes. Right. It's all about our perception. Yes.
Yes, see, all schools are okay, but DPS is not is only for that person which who they show they want to show uh, their status in society.
Hmm. Okay. Is it so?
There is yes, ma'am. There's
Okay.
I don't think so. There is uh, much different between study.
Okay. Difference between the studies of which school? You're comparing from which school?
Ma'am, all schools have same studies, but in
Okay,
DPS
we
there
do
are
all
only
the
activities.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
there are only activities,
Okay.
and they get so much of time. Children go. Children goes 9 o'clock and they return at 4 or 4 to 5.
It's a
Okay. Sorry to
demotivating.
interrupt. Sorry to interrupt all of you. I shouldn't, but it's an important point was running in my mind because the question here is of DPS. Yes, I have taught numerous students of school DPS. Now, the point is that after analyzing that what kind of process is going on in the school is related to the co-curricular activities. But you know what? The students are really in the need of co-curricular activities nowadays as compared to academics. The
Yes, ma'am,
reason
I
is
agree with
that
you.
academics can
Ma'am,
be taught at home or by tuitions. Co-curricular activities can only be taught in the school scenario because there is a group of students, there are too many students, confidence building up. And one of my students is now a novelist. So I'll be sharing the name of the book of hers to you. So she was a student of DPS and I have taught her 7 years home tuition. So what I got to know later on, she has turned out to be a novelist. Why? Because their process of teaching is DPS school. I would like to mention something related to that only. Because their process of teaching is something directly connected to the activities. They first give the activities and then very less content of the academics, which is concentrated upon. So that was just one of my points running in my mind, and hence it would be a listening activity for all of you in between. Okay, continue. Sorry to interrupt. Fine. G2G has
Ma'am,
kept this point of
you,
DPs, hence it
ma'am,
will take a moment.
you
Yes,
told
Anika.
a novelist, you used the word a novelist. What is the
Novelist.
meaning of uh,
Novelist. Novelist.
novelist?
She's an author. Novelist.
Okay,
She's an author who writes novel. Who writes novel.
author.
Yeah.
When my
Novelist.
daughter goes in that school, there is uh, too much extracurricular activities, and she participate
Yes.
in that activities, and she enjoyed that.
Right. Anybody else would like to keep the point here?
but ma'am, they don't they can't get bored in school.
That is the point. That is a drawback, I must say. That is a
If they
drawback
yes ma'am,
that they're suffering
if they
from.
if they want to doing activities for children, so they can they can
A lot
manage.
of the time.
Yeah,
Yes.
they can manage this 3 to 4 hours.
Yes. Time management should be there for the activities time period. I understand. Absolutely right. Namita ji, would you like to add a point here or ask
No, actually,
anything?
I believe that
Yes.
activity based education is best. It's my
Yeah, right.
opinion.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, I agree with
and
you.
because education means not only literate or uh, some subjects or language, but it all
Yeah.
about uh, development or your mm, मतलब
Personal development, your mental
हाँ,
development, your
emotional,
moral
personal,
development. Yes.
mental,
Yes.
physical, and all aspect are there. And
Yes, right.
so, हाँ,
My
Right,
daughter
right.
took part in single-use plastic, and they children draw a single-use plastic drawing. And after that, she told me, "Mama, when you go to market, you took a bag from home. It is
Hmm.
too good for
Whenever you go to
environment."
market, take a bag. Take a bag
Okay,
from
whenever.
home. You want?
Uh,
Yes.
hmm.
ma'am, it is said that education is the development of head, heart, and body. And we nowadays we emphasize only the development of head. We ignore
Brain.
body and
Brain.
heart.
Who try to use her brain?
Brain. And we
Brain.
ignore the part of heart and body.
Yes.
Body
Yes.
physical activities and heart by art. And any kind of art
Right.
is related to heart. So
Yes, right.
education should be combination of all that, a good balance of all these.
And one point is also that
Right.
in private schools provide sports, swimming pool,